Warning! Warning! This podcast is not for the easily offended. We are two guys that think everything and anything can or is a joke.
There is no limits to what our minds may come up with. But understand, these thoughts are all in the nature of comedy, and nothing said here should be taken as gospel. Neither of us are Jesus.
Our testosterone is just too damn high, man.
Fuck yeah, brother!
Anyway, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a hurricane of humor and thunderous thoughts as we take conversations on a whirlwind to the limits. Hell yeah, brother.
I don't care about humor. Sam, without humor, there's only Hitler.
Do you think that Tarzan was a virgin whenever he met Jane, or was he clapping monkey ass before that?
AIDS. My last name may be Todd, but I'm no retard.
Whoa.
You look like a guy that only watches Simpsons porn. You're a fucking homosexual.
Free to homie Sean Connery, dude. You
Dude,
nothing wrong.
from his grave. Give me a Ouija board. Let's talk about bitches, Sean. Hanging out with me is like a ride on the Titanic. You didn't expect it, but you're getting wet. If I'm in Bangkok and get fooled, but I don't hate it, am I bisexual?
What if I texted you something like, Daddy, I'll throw it back on you?
If you ever text me the words daddy, I will block you.
Of course the conspiracies about the Jews are real, because their holy land is called
Israel.
and treated like a Twizzler and twist her up and naked twister.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to clapcleats.com. Promo code Hurricane of Thoughts. That's Thoughts, T-H-O-T-S.
What's good, Hurricane homies? Back for another Tubular Tuesday. It's your boy, the Juggernaut Jester, and this is the sex symbol sausage slinging Samurai Sam. It's what it is. Okay, we're back for another fucking Tuesday of mayhem. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, we gotta turn this down a little bit more. Okay. So, got some stuff to talk about, bro.
Yeah.
Got some
Going to
local
Facebook
story.
today, dude.
Got some local stories since we're on the Facebooks, the
Yeah.
Book of Faces, the Book of Local Faces, the faces that you're supposed to recognize. Why do you think he called it Facebook?
I don't know.
Interesting. MySpace and Facebook, and now we have Twitter, that's now X.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
X. Straight X.
Just the letter. Like, I wonder if his son is jealous. We're gonna be jealous. You know, AX Wing 134 or whatever the fuck his name is. You know what I'm talking about?
It's probably who it's named after, dude.
You know what I'm talking about, though,
Yes.
right? Elon Musk has a son that's like,
Aeon. Or whatever.
and I don't remember how it's pronounced, but it's like AE, some sort of symbol, infinity sign, some sort of like a microscopic movie that like, embedded in the letter. You know what I mean? He's a
It's
freak.
something.
He's a freak.
It's something, dude.
Yeah,
that's
but
for
how
sure,
does Elon Musk keep smashing all these super bad biddies?
dude. He got like super dick, dude. What do you
You think
mean?
he got super dick? Seems to be working fine. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so dude, let me tell you something, dude.
Okay, dude. What's up?
He was smashing off super hoes before he was super rich.
Okay.
So what's up, dude? Was he chosen?
Probably.
Why else do you get the super puss unless you're chosen by the elites?
Dude, I mean, you're out here smashing hoes. Got that super dick, dude. You know what I mean?
Maybe that's how he keeps coming up with all these good ideas. He's just a nerd at heart, and he's like, I can't believe I'm doing this. I got another idea. I mean, let's look at his roster. The Grimes lady, former supermodel, Amber Heard.
Roster.
Let's look at his roster, bro.
You got a roster, dude?
My man's got a roster. It ain't
Amber
no.
Heard ain't so bad now that we know that she shits on pillows, dude.
Some people say that makes her badder.
I disagree with that.
I also
stance.
disagree. Hey,
Yeah.
listen. I'm not here to kink shame.
That kind of kicks her off the baddie list, in my opinion.
I'm not here to kink shame.
I'm not king shaming. I'm just saying it kicks her off the baddie list, in my opinion.
Okay? Structurally, her face is super hot. Structurally. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll leave it like that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll leave it like that.
Yeah, we'll go
You
with
don't
that.
have to be anything more than that.
Sure,
You know
dude.
what I mean?
It's a thing.
You
We'll
know,
go with it.
As long as she's not shitting on my pillow, my eyes are all cool. You know what I'm saying?
I'll shit on your pillow.
No, you won't. Because the boy can't afford pink eye. Health insurance is out of control right now.
Insane. Thanks, COVID.
Yeah, dude.
God damn.
Structure these nuts. Oh, with the gifted sub, let's go. Okay, so I got a local story.
Yeah, local story.
We all know about shorties around this area.
I love shorties. Fire.
Okay, you love shorties.
Shout out shorties.
I went to lunch today with a friend.
Okay.
We went to Shorties.
Why didn't you take me?
He was at work.
Am I not your best friend?
Well, let's not put labels on stuff, huh?
That's kind of insane.
I'm liberal.
Wow.
I don't like labels.
I'm supposed to be your best friend and you're never going to take me to fucking Shorties, dude?
Dude, first of all,
I don't like the energy right now.
you do love the energy.
Nope.
You love it, dude, because
Nope.
you was working, and Shorties don't be where you work. Okay?
Split delivery, dog.
Nah, dude. I got the new car, the
Yeah.
space shuttle,
Yeah.
limited miles.
Split delivery, dog.
I ain't Uber.
It ain't that far, dog.
I'm Uber funny. I ain't Uber Eats.
But
I used to be Uber Eats.
split delivery.
So I was at work the other day.
Okay.
Dude's making pancakes and shit, right?
Pancakes.
He's making a whole buffet.
Pancakes. Making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon, put it in a pancake.
No,
Yeah, dude.
we're not. He put all types of fruit in pancakes, like blueberries, blackberries, bananas, strawberries. He had chocolate chip
Those are
pancakes.
crepes, dude.
No, they're not.
They're crepes.
No, they're pancakes,
Yeah, that's a
but
crepe,
the goofball added fruit to them. You know what I'm saying?
That's a crepe. Did he fold it over?
No.
There's a crepe.
I know what a crepe is, okay?
It's a crepe.
No, dude. You're being obnoxious. Stop it. Okay? So he made pancakes, and he said, hey, bruh, food's up here. I go, look. It just looks like giant cookies. You know what I mean? I'm over it. I'm trying to lose weight out here. People making giant cookie desserts for breakfast. Okay? So I decide to pass on them. I go, nah, I'm cool. I don't want no
They
pancakes.
have fruit, though.
So I go back. I'm doing my preps and shit. He comes around the corner. He goes, you get some pancakes? I said, nah, bro. I'm trying to lose some weight. I don't be needing all that carbs and starch and stuff. And he goes, come on, bruh. Everybody got to have a cheat day now and then. And I said, motherfucker, I've been having a cheat day for 30 years.
You ain't 30 years old, though, yet.
Oh, I was cheating before I was out the womb, dog. Sucking up all the nutrients. That's why my mom probably tried to kill me. She was dehydrated from nutrients because of me. Just my fat little fucking umbilic cord.
Postpartum dehydration, dude.
Exactly, dude.
Hey.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. My mom was out there sucking the soul out of people, and I sucked the soul out of her. That was weird stuff.
I'll suck your soul.
Dude, we got an angry face. Who did that? Yeah, well, fuck 'em.
You're mad.
fuck them. You ain't shit anyway.
You made somebody mad, dude.
That's cool.
I barely said anything.
Yeah, it must have been you, bro.
It had to be me,
It
dude.
must have been you, bro. They was mad about the crepes, I bet.
It's the bacon pancakes.
They was definitely mad about the bacon pancakes, 100%.
100% bacon pancakes.
Okay, but anyway, back to Shorties.
Shorties.
If I had to describe Shorties to people who don't know, that aren't from this area, what a Shorties is.
It's a lunch spot where you can get some hot dogs with some chili on it, dog. No cheese because they adhere to original traditions because refrigeration wasn't popular when they were made, dude. So they didn't have the cheese. They just had the hot dogs and the buns and the chili. They're fire, dude.
I'm glad you bought in. I'm glad you bought into Shorties because I'm here to tell you that Shorties is so goddamn lucky that they have name recognition before the internet, because I swear to God, as I'm eating it today, I said, this is basically just middle school lunch out in this hoe.
It is, but it's so good, though.
No, it ain't good.
You're tripping,
It
dog.
ain't good.
See, this is where
It's
we're
not
at.
even great value.
Is this what we're debating today?
Yeah, we're debating, dog. Shorties ain't shit.
Shorties is gas.
No, listen, Shorties is good for the value.
That's what. So it's good. Then I ain't trying to hear it, dog.
No, it ain't good, bro.
Listen,
okay,
bro,
there's a difference
so let me
between
put you on.
edible.
Let me put you on. Let me put you on real quick.
Okay.
All right. Working down in fucking Steubenville, there was a fucking little like sandwich shop. All right. They sold meatball and sausage like sandwiches. All right. Now the meatball was basically just a hamburger with provolone cheese on it and marinara sauce on it. All right. But at the price of $5 for a fucking sandwich and a drink, that shit's gas. It's basic anywhere else. Whenever you put that $5 price to it, it's gas.
Okay. I concede to the point of your making, but I follow it up with my own. Okay? So, yes, it is a good value. Hold on.
To Flamin' Yawn.
Hold on. That's your guys' problem. You guys are bad. Okay? Because here's the problem. Every time I hear people talk about Shorties, I brought up Shorties, you were like, I fucking love Shorties.
I'll smash
You was like, it's delicious. It got chili. They don't even put cheese on it because they're They're American. America out in his hole. You know what I mean?
America.
Donald Trump, 34 felonies, 2 presidencies. Let's go. Okay?
Whoa.
So, whoa, guy. My bad. I got taken over by the power of America. Okay? I'm sorry. Okay?
America.
Okay, listen. You don't know what's wrong from right. But all I know is in November, you better know what's right. Okay? And that is what's right.
The Jews.
What?
Always right.
I mean, not in Rafa. That's bad.
One time they're wrong, okay?
Yeah, well, listen, it only takes a pilot one time to be wrong, and he's known forever. It's a bad day.
But you got my boy Sully who saved everybody, and they're like, "You're a bad man. Eat these crimes, dude."
Well, he got a movie made about him, and now they call him a hero. I don't know what he wants. You want to be in jail, or
He
you
was
want to be
always
famous?
a hero, bro.
Yeah. In the real world. But what about in propaganda land?
What was his charges?
His charges?
Yeah.
Being a badass motherfucker.
I gotta Google it now, dude.
Okay, so dude, you remember Cool Running, dude?
Yeah.
Jamaica has a bobsled team. Dude, I was thinking about the scene the other day where it was like, it goes, "What do you see? What do you see? I see a junior. You see a junior? I see pride. I see power. I see a badass motherfucker who don't take shit from nobody." What a powerful speech, dude. And Jamaican drill rap slaps, chat. Right before we went live, we were looking up some drill raps from across the world. Just to see if
yo.
America truly is the best.
Them motherfuckers that he saved sued him, bro.
Yeah?
That's fucked. I saved your life. You know what? If I was that man, I'd have been like, fuck it, we all dead. Right into the fucking buildings we go.
But see, them are being real Americans, bruv. Bruv, they're being American. You get into an accident, you gotta sue somebody. The airplane's not gonna take the liability because they should all died in the fucking crash. And Sully saved their life, so now that they have to live with the pain of life, Sully has to pay. He should have let him die. He should have hit the ejectocito and been Sully saves himself. But instead, he's Sully trying to be a hero but get fucking hurt. What's going on?
I slapped the fuck out of the fucking leg thing.
Wave your arms around a bit. I think it's really glitchy.
I think you're tripping, though. Let's get on my phone.
Okay, but anyway, back to shorties, dog. Every time I bring up shorties to people, people be like, dude, shorties is the best. Shorties is a staple of this town. You know what else is a staple of this town? Heroin. So, I don't know what you guys want to do with that information, but, it's part of the debate here. So, this town is known for heroin and shorties. And if that's what you want to be known for, is middle school lunch grade meats.
It's a fucking hot dog. What do you want, bro?
And hamburgers.
The hamburgers,
And
you
chili
don't go
that's
there.
not
If
real
you go
chili.
there for a fucking hamburger, you're autistic. Not my fault.
I get the whole experience.
No.
Yes.
That's not the whole experience. The whole experience of Shorty's is get yourself a fucking Pepsi, a fucking thing of fries with gravy, and fucking 2-3 hot dogs with chili, cheese, and onion. That's the experience. The hamburgers are there because people just fucking are retarded. They're trash.
Okay. First of all, chat. Today I got a fry, 2 glizzies with chili and relish. Okay.
They're hot dogs.
Glizzies. I was a glizzy gobbler today.
Yeah, you are, you little fuck.
Yeah, dude. You remember fucking Teletubbies, the vacuum guy? That's what I am with hot dogs. You know what I'm saying? Sucking glizzies all day. Okay? Love hot dogs. I was at the food truck festival, bought a $7 hot dog. Had cheese and jalapenos on it. $7 hot dog.
Yeah.
Walking around thousands of people.
How
Fat
good
as
was that?
shit.
How good was that?
Huh?
How good was that?
The glizzy gave me glee. I was gleed up from the glizzy, dog.
Okay.
Yeah,
bro. Shorty's dogs.
The shorty, it was alright. I didn't like the chili. The
So how
chili,
much they cost you, bitch?
huh?
How much they cost you?
First of all, the chili today, I don't know if it's today or just in general, but it tasted like they took fish tank rocks, painted them brown, and put them in sloppy joe sauce, put it on my fucking hot dog. Okay? So that's crazy as hell, huh?
That's
okay?
wild.
Yeah.
That's
and then,
wild.
And then
I'm
the
sorry
relish,
for your one bad experience, so knock the whole fucking chain, right?
yeah. The whole chain? You mean the two locations?
Exactly, because they're mom and pop, you piece of shit.
Yeah, mom and pop you in the ass with diarrhea.
That's the point. It's a fucking local Taco Bell.
No, it's not, dude. Dude, I'm telling you, bro, that meat ain't meat.
It is meat.
It smells like feet.
Bro, it's Albert's fucking hot dogs.
Dog, hot dogs ain't meat.
It's beef, all beef, dude. I
How it's made?
Look at how it's made, dog.
Yeah. You know how many people stop ordering hot dogs?
I smash hot dogs still, knowing how they're made.
I just said I love glizzies.
God damn, man.
I like all sausages that are of the edible variety.
My sausage is edible.
No, it's not, dude.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It has never been part of the digestive system. It's not edible.
Technically, it is part of my digestive system. Could be argued.
What does it digest?
It expels liquid, therefore it's part of the digestive system. Obviously, it goes through your mouth.
But everybody knows. Everybody knows digestion deals with the tummy of food.
Oh, bro, and then you have to excrete the waste.
No, that's urine.
That's waste.
Urinary tract.
That's waste.
Digestive tract goes to the ass. Urinary tract goes to the penis.
Yes, but it's also waste, so therefore it's part of the digestive system.
Waste? You don't drink yours?
Do what?
We'll be right back. Come on, guy. You got any stories this week?
No, bro, I don't actually. I don't.
Tell me your favorite Shorty's food.
The hot dog.
Oh,
No onion,
fucking
dude.
hot dog.
Hot dog, no onion. Dip that bitch in the fucking gravy. Making me want shorties, dog. It's a problem.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to end it right now? Go to Shorty's?
You buying?
Well, it depends on how much you get.
I get 3, no onion, and fucking small fry with gravy, dog.
Nah, you only get 2 with the small fry.
That's wild behavior. Actually,
Yeah, dude, listen.
You sound like my mother.
Listen, bro. That's what it does. That's what the home-style cooking does.
God damn.
You know, the boil hot dogs in water, and then put them in a hotel pan, and leave them in a fucking heater for half the day.
They don't do that, my dude. They roll theirs.
They roll their own hot dogs.
Yes.
So they're Chinese.
I'm gonna fucking... Buddy, listen here.
Is it Shorties or Shotties?
Our whole friendship hinges on this right now.
Okay, well, we've already been through this week. Let's go.
So, let me just tell you, man.
Yeah?
Shorties is fire.
Yeah.
All right? We're not
It's going to be on fire if you keep calling it gourmet.
I'm not saying it's gourmet.
Saying it's fire is saying it's gourmet.
No, bro, I'm not saying it's gourmet. There's a difference. It's fire, bro. There's a big difference in Shorties.
Oh, okay. So Shorties is like a fat girl that gives really good head.
All right, Shorties.
It's fire for what it is.
Shorties is to McDonald's like upper crust is to Olive Garden.
I don't even know what an upper crust is.
This is where you're uncultured, you piece of shit.
What's an
You
upper
didn't even
crust?
say- Such a so good fucking little Italian pizza joint, bro.
Where? Is it national?
No, it's here in Washington.
Oh, I don't drive around Washington. I might fucking stumble upon some heroin.
You don't know shit about a goddamn fucking analogy or anything, do you? Comparisons.
I know a lot about comparisons, but the upper crust.
Shut up.
But the upper crust,
We're
bud.
doing the rest of the show like this.
Okay. Ooh, this guy's earlobe looks like it's been sucked on by too many men. It's unbelievable, dude. And he's got this little curl of hair that goes right behind his ear. Dude, if you do this to your ear and then sniff it, does it smell weird? Are you bad? Are you bad at cleaning behind your ears?
No, it actually does. Yeah, no, my ears are pretty clean. Why?
Because, dude, sometimes when you have long hair like that curls behind your ear, and you sweat, dog. Sweat get back there.
I wash myself like 2 times a day, dude. I take a shower twice a day.
You wash yourself 2 times. How do you wash yourself?
Well, it depends on what we're talking about. I have a certain wash pattern for my balls, and then like up here, like what are we talking
Give a
about?
detailed analysis of your ball washing patterns, please.
The triangle, dude.
Okay,
Side,
so
side,
give a
top,
tutorial.
bud.
Dude, act like you're a YouTube tutorial right now.
Alright, man.
Okay, and it's scientific. So, I recently discovered on YouTube, there's a guy who waxes his asshole. Has his whole asshole, hold on, time out. Has his whole asshole on the screen.
Dick out right
Hold
now.
on.
All right.
I'm trying to tell you something. Okay? He has his whole asshole on YouTube, not censored. YouTube's okay with it because the video is educational.
Alright.
So you could basically do an educational video on how to properly wash big balls. So go ahead, hit him with the big balls
The
tutorial.
only proper way to wash balls, bro. You gotta get like the lift.
Don't
under-
tell me, tell the camera.
You gotta get the lift under it to start. You gotta go like this along the sides with your fucking washcloth, and come around to this side. Do the same thing, dog. You can do it with this hand. This don't matter. Come across the top, dog. Scrubby, you in there, dog.
Chat, that was the tutorial of how to wash your nuts properly. What's up, Crazy Sparky? You just taught my dad how to wash balls.
How you wash your balls, Dad? Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Scrubbing them bitches down. I swear to God, that's why motherfuckers don't get head.
Sticky
be
balls?
stinking, dude.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Bro, listen to me. If I even think I have an inkling of my pants getting unbuttoned around a female, you know how much preparation goes into that day?
Oh, dude.
The fucking, the goddamn, the grooming kit comes out, the special soap, the fucking, the after fucking powder, you know what I'm saying? To keep that, I'm a big guy, I be sweating sometimes, dog. You know what I mean? I might sweat on the ride over if it's a hot day. You know what I mean? So I got fucking, with some powder, you know what I'm saying?
Some powder,
With some
dude.
powder, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, dude. It's part of life. So, right before the podcast, we were talking about something, and we were watching African drill rap.
We were watching a lot of drill rap. It was
Yeah,
actually
we were
kinda
watching
great.
African drill rap, and I had asked you if you had heard my theory on African asses. What are you doing?
I'm fucking posting the link to the live, my boy. Calm the fuck down.
Woo, guy. Woo, guy. What a burp.
You're a burp, Poppy.
Okay, so
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
I mentioned my theory about African asses.
Okay.
So, let's talk about it.
Let's go.
So, why is it that black girls, African Americans, or just Africans,
We'll be throwing it back, dog.
in general, have the largest asses among civilization? Okay?
Maybe throwing it back.
That might be it. Or maybe the racists are right. Maybe Africa is still so far behind that they didn't make furniture in time, and black women had to evolutionarily grow their own chairs,
Logic.
which led to black men having the largest penis, because if you're trying to get through the seats of the fucking chair cushions, you gotta be working with a 2x4. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be, I mean, first of all, and you need a secondary weapon going against a lion in the jungle. You know what I mean? And if you have just you and your bare hands versus the lion, versus you, your bare hands, and an anaconda versus the lion, you got way better odds.
I guess.
So, long story short, they didn't make furniture so they have big asses so they can sit down comfortably while they're doing their berry shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that controversial?
Kind of.
Of course it is. That's why I said it.
He said it,
I
Jack.
said it, dude. And that's why Asians have no ass.
All
They've been so technologically advanced for so long, they don't be sitting down no more on nothing that ain't fucking cushiony.
This is squinty eyes from.
Well, that, sir, was done around the 40s, but history is written by the victors, so we kind of leave out the evolutionary timeline of the super squint.
The super squint?
Das a super squintin'?
Not super squinting?
Okay, so we've seen the Incredible Hulk, right?
Tarantino, dude?
Quentin Tarantino, the Asian director. Okay?
Okay.
So, we've all seen, he made Godzilla, Quentin Tarantino. Okay? Okay, so, I like that. Okay. So, we've all seen the movies.
Yeah.
What was that? Where was I going with this? Hold on one second.
Tarantino,
Nope,
dude.
before that.
Oh, fuck.
Before that.
Yeah.
That threw me off.
Shit.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, okay. We've all seen the Incredible Hulk, right? Okay? And we know that he was near a lab explosion and gamma rays affected his DNA and turned him into the Incredible Hulk when he gets angry and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay? So if that's plausible science, then I guess it would also be plausible science if you are staring at something very bright and then a nuclear wave fucking hits your body and changes up your molecules, air quotes Hulk style, maybe, just maybe, genetically your eyes would code that way. So, it's not racist, it's Marvel.
Was that community standards thing always there whenever you started?
Where?
Right below that. Yeah, there you go. No hate speech, no bullying and harassment. That's all they care about.
It's not hate speech, it's great comedy.
Freedom of speech. What happened to that, bitches?
Freedom of Gleeks.
I'll leak you.
Do you remember the Gleek?
No.
Could you ever Gleek?
No.
The thing where you like do the thing with your tongue and it like squirts spit?
No.
No?
No.
That's crazy. Come on, bro, what you got?
What's crazy is that people find that fucking fun. It's disgusting.
I don't think it's fun. It's interesting that your body can be hacked into spitting like a cobra.
I'll spit at you like a cobra with my dick.
Well, think about that, dude. There's lizards and stuff that spit stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe we used to spit stuff. Maybe we were on our way to evolve. Maybe that's
we were
trait-
retarded.
proof of the Anunnaki. It's proof of the Anunnaki. The fact that I can gleek means that I used to be at least partly a lizard. At some point, when I was a toxic spitting lizard.
It's still a toxic spitting lizard.
Speaking of toxic spitting lizards, how about Hillary Clinton, dog?
Okay. Good transition. What's up?
Yeah, dude. She out here wilding, dog. You hear what she said?
No.
Okay. So, this goofy bitch. Not only did she come out and be like, hey, yo, it's your fault. To everybody. She's like, on this interview, blatantly pissed off at like the youth and the American people because Donald Trump was president and she wasn't. And then like everybody's criticizing this Israel stuff. Well, there was a treaty made when her husband was president.
Uh-huh.
Okay? And she's like, you young people don't know anything. Like she's being so condescending, right?
Yeah.
And the account got ratioed. Okay? So everybody just started posting pictures with no captions of people that used to be really close with Hillary Clinton and that are now dead under mysterious circumstances. Okay? Almost 1,000 comments before she turned off comments. Just 1,000 pictures. And then one like dude with just like the eyeballs like, I'm seeing a pattern.
That's actually fucking
She got
great.
so ratioed, cuz, because she goes on TV and she starts like talking to the American people like, well, this wouldn't even be an issue if I was president. You know what I mean? Like, well, the race would be good. And my husband, you dumb young people and your TikTok. You know what I mean? And everybody's like, yeah, look what I learned on TikTok. Who's this guy? Also, who's this guy?
And wait, while we're at it,
Who's this guy? Got her, dude. She fucking... And the best part is they put no caption. So it took a while for people to get, like... Because, like, if you're just looking at the comment section, you're like, who the fuck are these people?
These random motherfuckers.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
Okay.
getting a reaction of, who's that guy?
Who's-
Who's that guy?
And then you
Wait,
do...
who's... Oh, wait!
So then, like, I just wanted to put in the comment section, like, image search is a powerful tool. You know, because just people can, like, highlight it and then image search it and just find his Wikipedia. And the first sentence on almost all of them are, is former member or former employee of the Clinton Foundation, former cabinet member of Bill Clinton, former, you know, something or another that has something to do with something.
Yeah.
And you're just like, huh. The weirdest one is the guy who's, they called it suicide.
Yeah.
But he's hanging in a tree with 2 shotgun wounds to the chest, and the shotgun's 30 feet away.
Well, there's also one that's, like, related to him, too, where, like, the dude double tapped himself in the back of the head. I don't know how he got that second shot off, but, dude, fucking hell of a man, dude. Hell of a man. He really wanted to be dead.
Fastest trigger in the West, dude.
I mean, it's a revolver, single action, so...
This is how he did it. Are you ready? Are you ready?
So,
He didn't.
no shit.
So what happened is Bill Clinton, former president, and I don't know if you guys know this, but presidents are powerful even though they're not.
He tried to
Okay.
take Cheney in.
So what happens is when you're a president, you're in charge of the military, and then you become friends with a lot of evil, powerful people. And those evil, powerful people know people that'll do evil things for a lot of money and or exclusion from punishment. And then I'm sure Bill Clinton just
Sexual
knows.
favors too.
Like, do I think Bill Clinton knows a personal hitman? No. But do I think there's somebody that Bill Clinton calls and goes, this guy's a problem? And then the guy goes, well, don't worry, I'll take care of it. See, that's what's funny, is they're talking shit on Trump, being like, 34 counts of felonies, my man's paid off the girl. Well, the only reason they're mad about it is because they wanted him to kill her. They're used to killing their opponents, not paying them off. They're like, hey, don't do that. All of our opponents are going to want money now. See, right now, they don't ask for money because they think they're going to get killed. So they stay shut up. If they think they can get money out of us, well, then
We're
what?
fucked.
Then what? Then we're broke and murderers? What?
We're broke and murderers.
I'm not going to be a broke murderer.
That's
I'll be a rich, powerful murderer, but I'm not going to be on the streets with that conscience on my mind.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck out of here, dude.
I
You
think
think
I'm sitting in a Maybach perfectly comfortable with killing Timmy down the road.
Dude, I'll kill Timmy, Jimmy, and every slim, slender fuck that comes around, dude. You know what I
If you
mean?
put me in a fucking Toyota, I might start having some repercussions.
Hey, man. I use the Force when I'm in my Toyota.
And murder isn't always a bad option.
Let's talk about it. Like, when is murder cool? Within community guidelines.
Think, oh, the time that dude fucking killed that guy that touched his son. Yeah, that was when murder was cool.
Less lag on Facebook for sure.
You know about that, right?
What?
Dude killed the fucking pedophile that touched his son as he was leaving like the courtroom.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That was probably one of the best fucking times murder was ever cool.
Okay. Let's rank crimes. Just in crimes. What's the worst, in your mind, what's the worst possible crime there is?
Pedophilia. Honestly.
Pedophilia is number 2 for me.
Really? You don't think
Genocide's number 1.
I don't, but
Because
that's
in genocide,
we're
you're
talking
murdering.
realistic
Hey,
crime.
hey.
Yeah.
If you're a 10-year-old kid, you want to be murdered or fucked?
Probably murder.
Okay. Now you're a 10-year-old kid. Your whole family's going to be murdered. Your city's going to be destroyed. And everything that you have ever known is wiped from existence. And then people get to use that as a fucking tool to commit their own genocide later. Okay?
Listen.
Hold on.
Calm down. I
Hear
get
me
where
out.
you're going with this. But it's not a realistic thing that you or I could do as a full-blown genocide. I'm talking about realistic crime.
Challenge accepted, chat. Oh, these ants are in for it, bro. These ants are in for it. They're
dude.
so
Jesus
fucked,
Christ.
dude.
No. We're not doing that.
I'm going to create
That
a
don't count.
specific genetic strand of ant that attacks all other ants. It's going to be ant-on-ant crime. It's going to be worse than Black Fridays.
All right.
What's up, dude?
Number 9. Rape.
Rape is number 9?
Yeah.
Okay, well, rape is a spectrum. I've already disclosed this. Rape is a spectrum. No, I proved it.
We're not doing that.
You brought it up. It's number 9. It can't be higher than number 9 because it's a spectrum. So there's
No,
levels
it's
to the
just
game.
that, you know, fucking, I feel like pedophilia is worse than fucking raping somebody like you.
Technically, pedophilia is a subsect of rape.
Well, yes. But it's, in my opinion, it's the worst.
So again, rape is a spectrum,
We're not doing this.
bro. I mean, I have to disclose it now. I've already said it a couple times. I have to put it on the record why I'm saying what I'm saying. Now, chat, let's
No.
talk about the letter of the law of rape. No, we're doing it. The letter of the law of rape. Okay?
You're doing this.
The letter of the law of rape. Hey, would you just sit down?
I wasn't going to take a piss while you explain your side of rape.
Come on, bro. It's been on the record. It's not on the record. It's on.
It's on the fucking kit.
Sit back down. We'll change it.
Now get it.
God, dude.
No, dude, go ahead.
Get your fucking grape whistle.
Honestly, go ahead.
All right. So it's got to be on the record. We're on a new platform. It's got to be on the new platform's record.
Yeah.
Okay, so, chat, let's just talk about the letter of the law of rape. Okay? So, the letter of the law of rape, this is rape. If a very attractive female teacher hooks up with a 17-year-old male student, that is considered rape. What Bill Cosby did to those sleeping women because he watched too many Sleeping Beauty movies, was considered rape. What happens to women in inner cities, in alleyways, when they're beaten half to death and then left to be taken to the hospital, that is also considered rape. But to me, each of those are a different level of fucked up. That makes it a spectrum. So now that it's on the record, we can move on. So, here's an interesting thing. I was right a few months ago. I will be talking about this tomorrow in the Jester journals in depth. About a year or so ago, I went on a deep dive into astronomical and astrological science. And I started looking into a lot of, planetary movements and nebulas and Oort clouds, comets, the history of our solar system, so on and so forth. And with all the information that I was given, me and my buddy Jim went on a 8-hour conversational ride over a couple of days where we came to the conclusion that something wasn't adding up and that there was a lot of weird pieces about our solar system. So things that some people could argue prove God exists, some things that would prove that the circumstances that made life on Earth possible is even more astronomically improbable than ever thought before. I thought that there was missing data. I thought all these things. And here I am vindicated. As today I'm reading and watching a video and reading some articles that it is true what I've been thinking this whole time. It is more likely than not that our solar system and Earth itself was not actually made by the sun that serves us. That our Milky Way galaxy, when we look up and we see the Milky Way galaxy, we are not actually seeing the Milky Way galaxy because we're in the Milky Way galaxy. You can't see the galaxy you are in. What we are seeing is what's left of two solar systems colliding and one being sucked into the other. So Earth, its solar system was the smaller solar system, and we got sucked into the Milky Way galaxy. So technically, we are the aliens. Humans are the aliens in this solar system. Everything on this planet is the alien in this solar system because Earth isn't even from this motherfucking solar system. I told y'all shit didn't add up. I told y'all. Okay? So just know, I told y'all over a year ago that Earth didn't make sense. The fact that Mars used to be where we are, and and now that it's out there, and then Jupiter, Neptune, and Saturn all fucking moved around and switched places and shit. The fact that our solar system is one of the only solar systems in the galaxy that only has one star, which we call the sun, that doesn't have its pair. Because most star systems are binary, trinary, or quadrary star systems. There's almost zero solo star systems. Oh, it's going to be going down tomorrow, chat. Oh, I'm going to get into the fucking weeds about it. So, you can expect tomorrow I will be going on an absolute rampage about star systems and Earth and how we are the aliens. I was right all those months ago. The reason I bought this whiteboard was to explain my theory to you guys because it was impossible to talk about without visual representation. The whole reason this whiteboard exists in the studio is because of this idea that I am now vindicated on. Fucking slap hands, dog.
All right, no. One of the theories that I've been buying into recently is that the human race is originally from Mars. And we basically came from Mars whenever it was hospitable and moved to Earth, and the remaining civilization on Mars died off or was transported over.
Who did you hear this from? Terrence Howard?
No.
Please tell me you heard it from Terrence Howard. Chad, he definitely heard it from Terrence Howard.
No, unfortunately not.
Do you know about Terrence Howard?
Yeah, but it was like a little subreddit like fucking thing.
Okay. So, I'm not getting into that.
So I'm not touching that.
I don't know enough about that. I'm gonna look into it and I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow because it can add, or it could actually add to my theory that I came up with over a year ago. That now science this week, I read a couple of papers today watched
Well,
the video.
How do you think fucking Mars lost its atmosphere? We ever figured that part out yet?
Yes.
We have.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm vindicated, okay? So I talked about this a while back. I didn't talk about where humans came from, none of that. I'm just talking about the stars, the planets, and the solar system, okay?
Okay.
I'm not gonna get too bogged down in the weeds because this is not funny. This is just interesting, okay?
Yep.
So here's the whole thing. Most star systems that we've ever observed, we are the only one, other than one other one, which is a dying star system, that only has one star. Most star systems are binary, trinary, or quadrary star systems, which means they have two stars at minimum that work off of each other. Okay? They go in figure eight formations. If you look up into the sky at night and you see two stars, those two stars, if they're in the same system, will always be that same distance away. Like no matter how they're positioned in the sky, same distance because they are like magnets. They're stuck in it. They're stuck in the thing. Yes. So, what I was looking at was what could cause that. Okay? So I went into this whole deep dive, found out that Jupiter used to be closer to the sun than Jupiter used to be where Mars is now. Mars used to be where Earth is now. And they don't really know where Earth is at that time. Okay? So then, out of nowhere, Saturn and Neptune switch places. Okay? And nobody knows why that happened. Like a year and a half ago, nobody knew why. Okay? They switch places, and that switch causes Jupiter to start pulling out to where it is now. And they say that Jupiter getting pulled out from 3.5 AU to 5.2 AU where it sits now, it crushed a lot of things on its way, and that's what's in the asteroid belt. Go ahead.
I know why the planet shifted. It's because the Guardians dumped the orb and were trying to get to damage phase. They might have wiped by now, but yeah. Zero, okay, it's not even up, it's reconnecting. Hold up. A second. It's reconnecting. It had some sort of drop out there. That's weird.
Jared said it's good now on Twitch.
Good. We're back now, looks like. Okay, I don't know what that fucking dropout was about. That was weird. It's right back to fucking where it should be.
Keep an eye on the dropped frames, though.
Yeah, it be cleaned up real quick.
Maybe they don't want me talking about this, bro. Maybe I'm not supposed to reveal what I've learned.
That
Maybe
was pretty harsh drop off there, my boy.
I mean, it never did that before.
Yeah, it just fucking straight up went kapoom.
Let me restate it and see what happens. Okay,
Let's get back to what we were talking about.
They suspected for a long time that when Saturn and Neptune switched, because it was their destiny to do that.
Planet Sun.
Exactly. That Jupiter got sucked away from the sun. Okay, and this was my whole theory. This is my whole basis of why it didn't make any sense. So you mean to tell me that Saturn, which isn't even as massive as Jupiter, right?
Yeah.
Somehow that getting close to Jupiter sucked it away from the sun, which is 3 times as big as anything else in this fucking solar system? That doesn't even make sense gravitationally, which isn't even proven. So we'll just ignore that for a minute.
Yeah.
And so the whole point of all this was
in mass equals gravity. There's no way that a gaseous planet weighs more than a fucking solid planet.
Or the sun.
Yeah.
Okay, so makes no sense
why the sun's a little bit different. Sun is a lot of fucking gaseous shit packed into a small space. So
but it has the most gravity.
It's got high density.
Okay. Yeah. And it's so massive that its density is almost infinite. It's wild.
Yeah.
So once it turns into a black hole, it's crazy. But so
that's how black holes are able to form, because of how fucking massive they really are.
Yeah. So my whole thing was that doesn't make any sense. Something else massive had to happen. So then I found out that most star systems are only about one third the size of ours. So most star systems end around where Jupiter is.
Yeah.
And did you know? Okay, so an AU, for anybody who doesn't know, is an astronomical unit. That is the amount of distance between the sun to Earth. Okay, that's an astronomical unit. Okay, and Jupiter is 5.2 AUs from the sun. Okay, that's about the size of a normal star system. Pluto, in the Kepler belt, it is at 11.3 AUs. So our star system is almost twice the size as most star systems. as well as ours is more densely populated than
Pluto's
any
a
other star
planetoid,
system.
not
Huh?
Pluto's a planetoid, not a planet.
No. The star system doesn't end with what the last planet.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's where the Oort cloud starts. So, okay?
Fair.
So, the Oort cloud starts right after the Kepler belt.
Yeah.
So, I just use Pluto as that because we know the distance of Pluto. There's a couple things, it's actually larger because there's a couple things past Pluto, but I just use Pluto as like a demonstration number.
Yeah.
Okay?
Nibiru.
Let's go. Okay? So, I always came up with this thing where I was like, well, we're missing a star. We're larger than all other star systems that we know about. Maybe, and we're more densely populated. What if we're two star systems that collided together and we're the result of that? Guess what they just came out with this week? I'm right. I'm right. I've been right the whole time. They came out with the, you know, when we look up at the sky and we're like, oh, that's the Milky Way galaxy. No, it's not. We're in the Milky Way galaxy. You can't see what you're in, goofball. You know what we're seeing? We're seeing the remnants of the collision of the two star systems coming together and forming it. That's why there's so much debris. That's why it's so large. That's why it seems so to not make sense. And
humans are from Mars.
it's possible.
Humans are from Mars. I'm over it now. We're fucking humans are from Mars, dog.
No issues on Facebook anymore? Good shit. Doesn't look like we lost any frames. But anyway, so I'm going to do a deep dive into that tomorrow. Because I got to read more about how I was right. And then I got to come up with a new theory because I can't just be right. I have to be better. So, so speaking of things that I was right about, do you remember we were having a conversation the other day where I was telling you about some of my research I did with saber-tooth tigers, and then I was talking about dire wolves and short-faced bears? So, we all know that my nickname on this show is the Rizzly Bear, as the purple bear in the corner would suggest. I now have a name for you, sir, for our comedy zoo of sexualness.
What's that?
You're the Desire Wolf.
Desire Wolf.
You're the Desire Wolf. Look at the title. Go ahead, look at the title.
Oh god.
Look how I spelled it. You're gonna love it. Hold on. Here, you could just.
Hold up.
You're the Desire Wolf, my boy.
I hate you.
Gangsters. What's up, X? How's it going, my boy?
Good. X.
Yo, X, hold on. Time out. I don't know if X is here because he knows I was right. X, do you remember when I had you on the podcast and I was doing the whole planet shit? Joe Rogan had a dude on that wrote a book and does a TV show, and he works for NASA and stuff. And I've been on this for a while, but you need to watch that because I was right. I was fucking right.
I was fucking right, dude.
Sim looking like a young Ryan Gosling. Okay. That's, dude, we don't call him the fucking, we don't call him the sex symbol sausage slinging samurai of this podcast or nothing. I'm the Rizzly Bear.
Real quick.
He's the Desire Wolf. I have the Riz. He's the one that's desired. It sucks. Okay? It's what it is, dude. Okay? Now you look like a fucking dumb skater from the 2000s.
I know, dude. That's why I went with that. Like, we're out of it.
Put the glasses on. Put the glasses on.
Dude, fucking Elton.
Oh. Dude, this is Elton Schlong right here.
Elton Schlong.
Elton Schlong out here, dude.
Elton Schlong killing each other. Dog.
Got him, dude. Dude, you look like you just walk up to a cop. Hey, man.
What's up? You want to buy some weed, man?
Hey, man. Do you know it's like decriminalized on a state level, but not a federal level, man? Are you federal police? Or are you just gay, dude? Basically calling the cop a bitch. You can't do shit. It's not federal. You ain't federal, ho.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Anyway, dude. So, let's talk about it, dude. Talking about gangsters. X brought it up. X, I'm glad you're here. Let's talk about the Nicki Minaj stuff. You hear about what happened to Nicki?
No.
Nicki Minaj got arrested.
For what?
Having 30 joints in her bag.
Fucking okay.
Okay, so now, as me and you, I think that, I hear that story, I'm like, alright, who gives a fuck? Nicki Minaj, we know she smokes weed. She's a rapper, you know what I mean? She fucking got 30 blunts on her. She got arrested. Was out within 12 hours. Okay?
Yeah.
Goes on social media. Starts ranting. What do you think she did? What do you think she did? Now, remember.
I can't. I don't know. What'd she do?
Oh, she said, oh, they arrested me because they don't want to see a confident other race. She pulled the race card.
Come on, Nikki.
Okay? You're in an airport where they check bags. Okay? They check all bags. Okay? So
on,
then,
Nikki.
not only did she pull the race card, where
Come
she's
on,
like, they don't
Nicole.
want to see a confident other race. So then,
You know what?
the country and airport that arrested her said, we don't know what she's talking about. We'll release every surveillance footage camera we have. Because also in her rant, where she said it was race related, she said that it was one of the most horrifying experiences that's ever happened to her, and that she wouldn't wish that on anyone. I thought you was a gangster. You was in jail for less than 12 hours. You couldn't handle it. It was terrifying. All because some French guys were like, wee, big booty. You know, what the fuck you talking about? They're doing their job, Nikki.
I personally will not stand for this level of cultural appropriation.
Okay?
All right? So, it's kind of fucked up. Everybody wants to go on about cultural appropriation if I want to braid my hair. But, isn't that cultural appropriation that you're taking over the white Karen role and fucking bitching about something so fucking stupid?
So,
Oh my god, I went through an airport with weed on me. I can't believe I got put in jail for that.
she ain't even hardcore enough to be a porn star yet, let alone a gangster.
Yeah, dude. Look at what Mia Khalifa did for the culture.
Yeah, dude. I mean, dude, you only ever heard the name Khalifa 2 times. The porn star and the dude who's gonna get his ass stomped in a fucking comedy/rap competition by me. Wiz Khalifa, you're not better than me. I don't care what DQ says.
We're really on this.
I issued a challenge last week.
Well, I mean, you got to call up his PR team and actually issue the challenge, in my opinion.
I'm gonna post the video.
Now, you got to get a hold of his PR team.
I'll debate him. Whatever he believes in. You're wrong.
My man believes in smoking weed, I think.
No, I'm not gonna disagree with him on that because I'm gonna smoke with him. The whole reason I debate Wiz Khalifa is to hang out with him. I think he's cool, just not better than me. He's cool. He's a cool guy, dude. But anyway, so Nikki lost a lot of my respect. And first of all, here's my thing.
I'm listening.
At least cater to your surroundings. You're married to a so-called gangster. You were brought into the rap game by a gangster. You hang around nothing but gangsters. You rap like a gangster. You had beef with Cardi B like y'all was actually gonna do some shits. And then some Frenchmen put you in cuffs because you had 30 blunts in your bag. And you can't chalk it up to, it's the game. You know what I mean? If Nikki would have came on TV or on her Instagram and was like, yo guys, I got arrested. I had 30 blunts. You know me. I thought I could get away with it. I'm sorry I had to cancel the show. I'll reschedule. But it is what it is. I got to put it up to the game. People, I think, personally, I think people would respect that way more than what she did.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that was a Karen move, dog. Again, cultural appropriation, Karen move. I don't like it. I'm upset.
So I talked with my black associate. So I have a black confidant, which I run my race conversations by before I bring them to the show. So I want to make sure I have my ones and twos covered before I come on here spitting the truth. Okay? So I had a random conversation with him where I was like, so I feel this way about many groups, and I would like your opinion, sir. And he goes, okay, tell me. And I go, the same way with ever since World War II, the JOOs have been going crazy, being like, the world hates us, everybody's anti-Semitic, everybody's out to get us, we were genocided, everything sucks, okay? To the point where they made the Anti-Defamation League, they have permissions in Congress where anti-Semitism gets treated differently than any other hate speech, you know what I mean? They have all this stuff in place, okay? And now they're out here basically committing what a lot of people believe is a genocide. I'm not going to get into the details of that. But they're now doing that. And then if you criticize them doing what they're doing, aka genocide or not, they will call you anti-Semitic.
All right, so...
And then, hold on. And my thought was, if you guys have thought this whole time, we just want to fit in. We don't want people to hate us. We just want to be who we are. Why would you go out of your way to make statements or provocations or activities that you know are going to get people that actually hate you that were quiet before because there was a societal lull where if somebody came out and was like, I fucking hate Jews, everybody would be like, hey, yo, shut up. Okay, but now that you're killing all the Palestinians, people are like, we hate Jews, and people are like, I mean, do you hate them or do you want them to stop? Like, what do you mean by that? You know, at least there's a conversation. Like, nobody's getting canceled for hating Jews anymore. They're like, oh, well, maybe he just means we don't want to see children die in Jenga towers of collapsed rubble. Okay? But that's neither here nor there. Why would you put yourself in a situation to get back to the point where people would hate you if for the last 50 years you've been saying we don't want to be hated? I feel that way about the race war. If black people actually feel this way, why do you insist on bringing it up to make more people that weren't thinking about it be like, well, you know what? Fuck her!
All right, real quick question.
Yeah?
This is a hypothetical one, okay? Are you ready for this?
Hypothetical. I'm ready.
This is folder number 1.
Okay.
All right? That is information containing that you can, these are both folders that you can leak. You can only leak one, all right?
Okay.
That has information containing shit about the fucking Israel-Palestine war, all right? That would like completely blow the lid on it and basically make it to where like all countries would not want to be involved. Just fucking let them sort it out on their own, all right?
Okay.
Folder number 2. Information on Boeing.
Can there be a third folder with something that I don't already know?
No, I mean like one of these two things you got to leak.
I have to leak it.
You have to leak it and deal with the repercussions of it.
Oh, I'll leak the Israel stuff.
Why not the Boeing?
Because they'll kill me. Boeing, they're up to 5. They're up to 5 whistleblowers in 2 months.
I thought it was more than that in the past year.
I said in 2 months.
Fair enough.
Dude, hey, it's 5 a lot? In 2 months, yes.
Yes, a lot.
Okay? If you have 5 whistleblowers come
That's
up dead.
3 weeks where there wasn't a dead whistleblower. Out of 2 months.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and that's, if you don't count business days, they're efficient as hell. Okay? If you only count business days, they're efficient as shit. They're rocking 1.2 per week.
Jesus
Okay?
Christ, dude.
And we all know Boeing.
And there was holidays in the past 2 weeks.
100%, dude. Boeing is efficient. I think we now know who the Clintons taught. The Clintons taught Boeing their ways.
The Clintons run Boeing. Bill Boeing? That's his last name, Boeing.
What are you Boeing to do about it?
I can't do nothing about it. I'm actually kind of scared that I came to that conclusion.
Okay, so here's my question. In these 2 scenarios, I have to leak stuff about each of these, Boeing and the Israeli-Palestine war. The reason I'm choosing the Israeli-Palestine war is Israel will only, as long as I'm in the United States of America, tarnish my character as much as they possibly can. But if we've learned anything from Donald Trump, it's not always a bad thing. And if I do it against Boeing, they will kill me. The news will put it as the footer on the goddamn thing. And then politicians will be like, I mean, $65 billion to Ukraine, Boeing? Let's do it. Let's go. You know what I mean? It's like, let's do this. Come on, dude. Ukraine, we all scream for Ukraine. Okay?
Ukraine, we also.
That's what we're doing. We're fucking bending our necks over backwards for these hoes.
Ukraine, Ukraine. The Ukraine.
The Rodhams do own airports. I mean, come on, bro. I don't know anything they don't own.
Me.
But think about how powerful that is. Dude, think about this, though. In the game of hypotheticals, they've actually never killed anybody. But they now have the rumor behind them so hard that they walk into any boardroom, and if they're not, like, also egotistical, super powerful people, they're probably like, I mean, I gotta go along with this, right? I might die.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You know, just how many people look at them and be like, I don't know nothing. And they're like, what? Because, like, in this scenario that they didn't kill people. Okay?
In this scenario.
In this magical scenario where nobody died mysteriously in their orbit. Okay? Speaking of orbits, wait till tomorrow. We're talking about space. Now, so many people have died, but not in this world. Okay? We're in hypothetical land. Okay? Imagine they just, in every boardroom, people are like, dude, we're going to die if we don't go along with this.
If we say a single word of anything that goes on in this boardroom, you realize we're dead today, right?
And here's why I think they don't actually kill people. Why would they let Donald Trump live?
What did he leak?
He didn't leak anything. He stopped her from being president. She'd been planning to be president since the 80s. They had been planning. You can
They
read.
work together.
Who works together? The Uniparty.
All politicians.
Yeah, we love this.
Yeah.
So,
It
ooh,
is one big party, dude.
Ooh,
It's five parties.
ooh.
Five parties.
tell the chat your opinion about the debate that I showed you. What you got to see of it.
What do you mean?
Chris Cuomo versus Dave Smith.
Oh, it just really shows how much of it, like, me and you already knew it was a stage thing with the whole COVID thing, like
Mhm.
how fucking hyped up it was with the shit. But it just shows how crazy it is, and the fact that my man literally says, "I live in a different reality than you."
Yeah, without
Bro, I watched another 30 minutes of it after I went home. So I got to like a full hour and a half of it. I counted the times that he did it. He did it 3 times while I was here, and then another 4 while I was watching at my house. So my man literally keeps saying over and over, like, yeah, no, I just live in a different reality than you guys.
Yeah, no, my favorite thing, the
Well,
most
yeah.
revealing thing is he's so dead set at the beginning that he's like, no, I'm a journalist. And then Dave breaks him down so hard. By the end of it, he's like, I'm just reading a teleprompter. What do you want from me? Yeah.
Dude, it just shows, like, honestly how corrupt this system is, and it will always be that way until anarchy.
So we need to start doing debates. Hot topic debates. We need to get people. The fuck? Weird. What the fuck?
Watch the live, Chad.
Chad from Pennsylvania. You know what's interesting about life? Some people change very much.
Yeah. And some people stay the same. Or some people always been that way, and you just finally see how the fuck they are.
Whoa, guy. There's no reason to bring her up.
Who?
Her.
Who? What are we talking about?
She go to hell.
What are we talking about?
He go to hell.
I mean, most people do go to hell when they're bad people.
Hey. Hear me out, bruh. Hear my words.
Hear my words.
Think
English.
Halloween party. She go
I went to one of those this year.
to hell.
I get the she-go thing.
Halloween party.
I'm just
What I'm trying to tell you is, you remember when we went to a Halloween party this year?
no,
And there was that light-skinned bitch. You know what I mean?
yeah.
First of all, that's cultural appropriation. We all know she goes a white bitch. Skinny white bitch. Should be skinny. Shouldn't be making leather squeak just standing there.
Kind of.
Thick is here. Thick is a spectrum.
Thick is what I got now.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Thick is a spectrum. Everything's a spectrum, okay? So there's thick. There's thick. There's thick. And then there's
What the fuck?
and then there's hey yo, enough of that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you spell thick with too many C's, cut out the CC's pizza. How about that? You know what I mean?
I
Because
miss CC's pizza.
Huh?
Dog. I miss CC's pizza. R.I.P.
if we were gonna invest in a food business,
Hey, time out. R.I.P. Dog. Man's
What
up.
the fuck?
Man's up.
we need to make a hurricane of thought one. Ooh, I got this.
Huh?
Come on, bro. We need one. We need a hurricane of thought one. Yeah, man. Why you gotta bring up CC's? Because I fucking love CC's, dude. Look at me. Look at me, chat.
Think you didn't get this big without CC's?
Come on, bro.
Think I didn't get
I'm the reason CC's is out of business.
Think my stomach didn't get this fucked up without all that gluten?
Come on, bro. You think I got 3 bellies, 1 belly, and 2 chest bellies because of no CC's?
I was high as fuck going to CC's.
I got 1 regular fat belly and then 2 chest bellies with outie belly buttons.
Parents be like, why you eat a whole tray of brownies? Oh no.
Let's talk about Nathan's brother for a second.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Nathan's brother. It's actually your fault, dog.
Your fault.
It's your fault, dog.
Piece of
I
shit.
remember one time we went after church to CC's Pizza,
You
bro.
little limp dick bitch.
Probably. He just got
Yeah.
married.
I bet you suck dick.
Probably. He's super smart.
I mean, honestly, no, I'm starting to think gay is the smart choice.
It's way less drama.
Dude, at least you're dealing with something that's of similar mindset.
Okay. Let's put it this way. Okay?
Okay?
America's on the verge of collapse. Hasn't even been 250 years yet. We've been pretty much homophobic for a long time. Okay? Rome openly accepted gay activities. Squires be fucking sucking off lords and whatever all the time. Knights have their little squire boys doing
Bludgies.
giving the jizz. 2,000-year empire. Why? Because they was probably less stressed. They didn't have to fucking die from heart attacks because they was so stressed out because fucking homophobe, you know what I mean? Imagine you're a little bit stressed out. You know what I mean? There's time in between battles. Your squire's like, you stressed, dog?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm stressed. I'm fighting the mountain next. He's going to squish my eyeballs out. And he's like, yeah, but check this out.
Bludgy.
Check this out, dog. My mouth. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is? A portal for happiness. It's what it is.
I'm trying to press that portal.
No, not me.
Oh,
I was in character.
Fuck, I was hoping you
I
were
was in
out of
character.
character.
I need a hat to put on when I'm in character.
Nope.
I need a hat.
I don't want any clear. Dude,
because what's gonna happen?
I want things to be taken out of context. That's what I want.
That's what I'm worried about. Is that I am chock full of clickbait material. I say things in character. And
the only thing I'll ever edit for this show is a fucking string of clips of you saying "Sam, please fuck me" or some shit. Yes.
Yeah, dude. Listen, I do not want a clip of me saying the thing I said. I don't even want to say it again. I don't even want to give them the opportunity to do it again. Yeah, and there's no way you're gonna catch me saying my mouth is a portal for happiness. I'll never say that shit again. Oh my god, dude!
Hell yeah.
Like a lollipop.
I want to see how your lollipop skills are. How many licks to the Tootsie Pop, dude?
Are there white Tootsie Rolls?
When you eat it, do you like...
Okay. Time out.
What?
Eat what?
Booty.
Okay, the booty. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm listening now.
Alright.
Okay.
When you eating it, alright? Is it more like... Are you taking your time as if it's a fine dessert? And you want to savor it? Or are you, like, burying your face in that like you ain't eaten in 3 weeks?
I'm trying to play connect the dots with all the goosebumps.
What?
You know what I'm saying.
The little razor bumps? What are you talking about?
No, dude, goosebumps, dog.
Goosebumps?
Yeah.
I need explanation.
Jack Black.
Jack Black.
R.L. Stein. Extending the... No, okay. You know how when girls get excited, they get goosebumps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now I got this.
I mean, Jesus Christ, I didn't think it was that hard to put together.
I'm on fucking one, dude. My bad.
What'd you think? I love girls with acne ass. You know,
That's what I was coming at, dude. I'm like,
no, dude.
if there's too many bumps, bro, you might want to get her looked at before you do anything.
I'm not Dr. Popple Pippin in my mouth or whatever. Pimple popping in my mouth. Dr. Pimple popping.
I was like,
Okay.
All right.
Enough is enough with you.
Personally,
Girls get goosebumps, dude.
I treat it like ice cream and try to eat it before it melts.
Okay?
That's just my method. You?
I told you.
I'll connect forward.
I'm playing connect the dots with the goosebumps, dog. What's up,
I'm
dude?
done, dude.
And the ultimate dot. You know what I'm saying?
You found that dot?
Okay. I'll give you an idea of what my tongue be doing. You ever been to the mall back in the day? And there was those things in the middle of the fucking
I
room?
don't know who, but they just left.
Later! Slater!
Later!
Later, Slater! Later, Slater! So, you ever been to the mall back in the day, and in the middle of the aisle, there'd be like this giant wooden thing with like a black swirl on it, and then they tell you to put a quarter in it, and then the quarter would just go around and around and around, and then eventually go through the hole?
Yeah.
That's me! That's me! That's me!
You know what? I might have to try your method.
It's a good method, dude. It's a good method. Listen, I'm not Listen, I'm no fucking Odell Beckham Jr., but I'm a senior when it comes
Like-
to tongue swirls.
I found, well, yeah, tongue swirls work for sure. But, you know, wideness helps too with the tongue.
Oh, you don't think I'm wide, dog?
Surface area.
Oh, you think I'm just using my... No, I'm whole head movement, dog. I'm lapping it up, okay? I'm going full tongue. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Spread out. Most
I don't
surface
come
area
up looking
possible.
like I was bobbing for apples, dog. I didn't do right, man.
Listen, if I don't walk away from this situation being like, we're going to have to get some baby wipes. What's up, dog?
But time out. I came across some nasty ass shit on TikTok the other day.
Nope, I'm cool.
No, bro.
Chinese nasty is different than American nasty,
No,
dog.
this is American nasty.
I'm hearing you.
All right.
I'm hearing you.
So my man apparently
I'm in defense mode.
my man fell asleep after eating some kitty, all right? Woke up the next day and had the crusties in his beard. My boy, I've never in my life had that happen to me, even if I didn't wash my face after eating it.
What I would do is I'd go to the kitchen, I'd do this over a pan, and I'd make some coconut shrimp.
I'm out. I need a breather on that note, boy. That's fun.
Come on, bro. I was trying to take it to the extreme, bro. Dude, that's crazy, bro. You can't say that. Come on, bro. That's wild behavior. This guy, chat, dude, he's a fucking goof. All right, chat, dude. Oh, where were we, dude? Before we got distracted by all this booty eating talk. Oh, let's talk about the dire wolf. This all started because I called Sam the Desire Wolf. That's his new name, dude. I love it. Dude, the Rizzly Bear and the Desire Wolf, that's sick. So here's what's going on. I've recently been looking in the, like, chat, if you've been watching last week's episode of Jester Journals, you know I've been on a saber-toothed tiger kick. Well, while I'm looking up saber-toothed tigers, I keep coming across direwolf. Direwolf this, direwolf that, direwolf this, direwolf that. And, so, in my research, I decided, all right, fuck it, let's look up some direwolf shit. And here's the most fascinating thing I've found so far. There is a ranch in Utah that has been having a bunch of mysterious cow deaths. Not like the cows are dying mysteriously, they're being attacked by something mysterious. And so they set out on an investigation. They hired this group of people to investigate all these cow deaths. And what happens is they find this cow, and in its rib, there's a puncture wound. So they hire an anthropologist to find out what could have punctured this cow's wound, this cow's bone, so flawlessly. So this anthropologist puts into a press, he puts in a coyote tooth, a wolf tooth, and a mountain lion tooth. All of them break before they can puncture the same cow bone. So then he decides to try a direwolf tooth. It works and it fits perfectly. Okay? So the guy calls the people in from the ranch and he goes, listen, this is going to sound crazy, and I don't believe it. But if you would have brought this to me and said this is an ancient bone from like a bull or something from an ancient time, and you said, find out what killed this, I would tell you with 85% certainty a direwolf killed this. But that can't be true because they died 10,000 fucking years ago. Okay? Hear me out. This is why this story is so fascinating to me, and I knew you'd love this. Okay?
Black wolves.
So, then the
Wolves
ranch people decide that they're going to scour for any evidence of any type of wolf, not just a dire wolf. Okay? So after about 3 weeks of searching, they find a carcass, a small carcass. They take the jawbone to the anthropologist. And he shows them, after a couple weeks of analyzing, he brings them in and he shows them. And this is what he shows them. He shows them a coyote jawbone, shows them a wolf jawbone, and he shows them a dire wolf jawbone. And there is very clear differences in the jawbones. Okay? The coyote jawbone, it's like a chin strap beard. It's just thin and then bang bang with an angle.
Yeah.
Coyote one is the same thing, but right here it's really thick because they have a harder bite, so they need a thicker jawbone to be able to bite. Then the dire wolf is twice as thick as a regular wolf jaw. Okay? So he compares the jawbone they brought in to the bone that he has of a dire wolf and a gray wolf. And it's more closely related to a dire wolf. It's not exactly the same. It's a lot smaller, but it's the same exact shape. Okay? So he's like, I don't know what to tell you, but if I had to say, I'm not saying this because I'm a scientist, I can't tell you this. But I'm saying whatever this is has direct direwolf DNA in it. Okay? So then they start going on a search for this wolf. Okay? And in the search for this wolf, they contact the previous owners of the ranch. Okay? When they talk to the previous owners of the ranch, they go, well, the guy that we bought the ranch off of says that he killed a dire wolf in the 90s. In the early 90s, he shot a dire wolf. So now the U.S. government, in conjunction with the owners of this ranch, are now on a scientific exploration mission to find out what's going on. Now, the DNA results haven't come back from the bone that they found on the ranch to tell you what percentage of the animal is direwolf.
Yeah.
But he also said it could be 100% direwolf, and it just wasn't fully grown when it died. It could just be a teenage direwolf. So now they've shut down this ranch. This dude who owns this ranch can't perform his job because now the U.S. government and scientists are looking for an extinct species from 10,000 years ago.
That's pretty lit.
Dude, that's you!
I like it.
Why'd you move here from Utah? They're looking for you, you desirewolf son of a bitch!
Oh,
Yeah.
Fortunately, that's
No, but what do you think about that? Talk to me.
I would say it's pretty dope. I think what's going to end up happening is they're going to actually find out that that man did kill a direwolf in the 90s. I think it would be...
And it mated with a regular wolf
Yeah.
to make a subspecies.
I mean, or it just fucking... There's a small population of them out there. You gotta think, that's coming from a part of the country where it's very uninhabited compared to the rest of it.
Exactly. He owns, are you ready for this? This ranch? How big do you think this ranch is?
250 acres.
Try 1,200.
Yeah, no, see? There you go.
1,200 acres. My dude can't even work. Like, they had to build, like, buildings halfway on the ranch.
Yeah.
Because if you had to work on something on the far side of the ranch away from the house, it's a day away.
Yeah.
And, like, even on an ATV.
Yeah.
So you have to drive to the thing, spend the night there, and then drive to the other one on an ATV. They have a helicopter. This dude's rich. He has a
Yeah, no
helicopter to
shit.
go from one side of the pad to the other. Now, you actually know this ranch. I've kept this name of this ranch a secret.
Is it Skinwalker?
It's the Skinwalker Ranch.
Now
Now,
I'm disappointed.
me too. Me too. So I wanted to bring it to you in the exciting way.
Well,
And now
you
I'm here-
crushed me
Why did I crush you?
because I don't believe anything comes out of that place now.
Okay. I believe two things. I've watched 10 hours of footage and experiments over the last few days from Skinwalker Ranch. And here's what I've decided. The direwolf thing is a hoax.
Okay.
That's what I've decided.
Sad.
I think that they found a fossil of the jawbone, cleaned it up to where it looks like it's a normal, regular jawbone, and then presented it as the story they presented it as.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I'm wrong, but here's what I will say. After I watched it, I went on the Department of Justice website and I looked up Utah, I don't know what open dockets, okay? Which means the Department of Justice has an open activity list there, okay?
Yeah.
The Department of Justice does have an open thing at Skinwalker Ranch right now. So I don't know what that means. Okay?
Probably fraud investigation.
Here's the second thing. They've been doing experiments over the Skinwalker Ranch for the last year that have nothing to do with magic, aliens, anything like that. They're just trying to figure out there is a phenomenon there. So they hired a group of scientists. The guy who owns the ranch wanted to prove that it's not magic so he could go back to doing business. Because the reason he got the ranch for such a cheap price was because of all the rumors about it. And he's like, I want to put these rumors to bed so I can make money off this fucking ranch.
Yeah.
Okay? So he hired a group of scientists to come in and prove the anomalies are just that, regular scientific anomalies. They have disproven 95% of all the anomalies from the stories of Skinwalker Ranch. This is why I have a little bit of hope in what they're doing. Is because for the most part, they're like, none of this shit's real. The two things they're saying are real is the dire wolf, which I actually don't believe.
Yeah.
But I want to believe so bad, okay? Second thing is I watched 5 hours of documented experimental footage where they are launching rockets and drones and balloons on the ranch with GPS signals, and they're videotaping the rocket. The rocket goes straight 2,000 feet in the air. They look at the GPS signal. The GPS signal goes 150 feet up and then straight into the side of a canyon. Now, it does this with every object and every type of GPS. So they drill into this mesa. Do you know what a mesa is?
No.
Okay, you do? I'm going to tell the chat. Chat, the mesa is basically a plateaued hill of rock that's made over time. So imagine a flat top hill like Gerald from Hey Arnold, his hair. Imagine that, but a hill. Okay? So it goes into the mesa. So they start doing LiDAR scans of the mesa. Find a large metal object in the mesa, do a drilling compress, find metal about 12 feet down, okay? Pull the metal out, analyze the metal. It's NASA grade metal for spacecraft, okay? And the thing that's in the mesa is messing with GPS signals of all kind, okay? I looked it up. The mesas grow at an average of 1/4 foot per 5 years.
Yeah.
Do the math, World War II era, that's how deep something would have been buried in World War II. Something would have been buried in the mesa. Well, all these years later, there'd be about 10 to 12 feet of mesa on top of it. As they start discovering this, they start drilling for it. They get a cease and desist from the American military. They post a cease and desist. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all were asked by the Department of Justice to take down the tweet, post, all that shit of the cease and desist. So, all of the rumors of Skinwalker Ranch are because, most likely from what I've researched, they hid an experimental craft or bomb, buried it in the Utah desert, not far from where they were actually working on the Manhattan Project. And it messes with people's GPS, which, what's the number one thing about the Bermuda Triangle? It messes with people's GPS, and now it's a legend. Skinwalker Ranch is a legend because it messes with people's GPS.
Yep.
And it literally is all because there's probably an experimental failed craft that they buried in the Utah desert. Now, here's why I think that could be true. We all know the government is spread out too thin and sucks at their job. Okay? You're probably looking at 3 directors later. So whatever person was in charge of the project where he buried that craft in that desert, when the U.S. military owned that desert. So I don't know if you know that, but during World War I and World War II, the U.S. military owned Skinwalker Ranch. Okay? Afterwards, it got sold in the 70s. And that's when all the rumors started coming out, when non-military people bought the ranch and started saying things were being weird. Okay? Radio signals, UFOs, shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm thinking, if I'm right, I'm not saying I am, but if I'm right, what happened is that guy no longer worked there. His replacement no longer worked there, because this is the 70s now. This is well after the 40s, you know? And he no longer realizes or understands how important it is to keep that property. And then another person of the government that's doing with the debt and all that stuff, and they realize we need to offload some of this property because technically we own 1/3 of the fucking middle of the country. You know, we need to offload some of this stuff. They decide to sell Skinwalker Ranch, and the guy who's now in charge of the projects that were secret that nobody knows about, he's supposed to be the one that vetoes that because there's a hidden thing buried. He doesn't think about it. He's got other shit to deal with. It comes across his desk. He's like, I don't give a shit about this thing. Puts it aside. It gets sold. Then people start being weird because the GPS signals are freaking out. Here we are in 2024. All it is a failed military spacecraft buried in the desert, causing all this fucking rumors for 40 years.
Yeah.
What do you think about my analysis? Tear it apart or agree with it? I don't care what you do. Just talk about it.
No, honestly, I'd say dig it up in the mesa, find out. Fuck
That's
it.
what they're doing.
Fuck that cease
They're
and
doing it
desist.
right now.
Fuck that cease and desist. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah. So we're gonna be talking about this again soon once I see what they do, because they're literally stripping it as we speak. I wish that, god damn, I wish more archaeologists would do this. Set up a live Twitch stream. That'd be so dope.
Yeah.
Like if there was an Egypt archaeology Twitch stream where they were just digging stuff up, I'd watch it all the time.
But here goes the problem with that. You find something history changing, dude, that, you know, we'll say the quote elites don't want you to know about. That live is gonna fucking change the course of humanity. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So, speaking of Egyptian history rewrites, you want to hear about Egypt's new history? So, using LiDAR, ground penetrating LiDAR. Let me be specific, chat. Because in the Amazon, they use regular LiDAR. Ground penetrating LiDAR in Egypt, on the Giza Plateau, they have found a new chamber underneath the ground, previously undiscovered, and it's larger than the king's chamber in the Egyptian pyramid.
Nice.
Okay? So, they break into it. You know what they discover? It has another subterranean level.
Yeah.
That subterranean level goes down to a area which looks like a river used to flow. Okay? So now, what the leader of Egyptology would call pseudoscience, these YouTube pseudoscientists have made a bunch of models with all the information we know to be true about the Egyptian pyramids with their speculation.
You're telling me they wouldn't just make it disappear? Probably talking about that fucking plane.
I mean, let's be clear. In the 50s or in the 30s and 40s, when they're doing these experiments, I don't know if they ever had the vision of what America would become. You know what I mean? Because we weren't a superpower yet. We were just a regular set of country. You know what I mean?
Yep.
We were just regular. World War II is what made us a superpower. That's why if you ever listen to a politician talk, they will only ever respond in World War II lessons.
I'd like to argue with you on this. World War One kind of like started the idea of us becoming a superpower. World War II just made it a reality. That makes sense.
This is the reality. The nukes made us the superpower. End of story.
Well, yeah.
We could have. This is what I would say. Were we on a path to end up being the superpower eventually? Possibly. We could never know. But we do know dropping those 2 nukes made the world pass everything on to us. In that moment, Britain gave up everything they were doing and passed the UN on to us. We created the UN. The UN follows everything we say. Israel, right now, there's a warrant out for Benjamin Netanyahu's, the UN, are now charging him with genocide. And they have a warrant out for his arrest, the leader of Israel. The U.S. owns the UN so much that we invited Benjamin Netanyahu to come to Congress and talk next week. We're supposed to arrest him the moment he lands. He's going to come and talk to our leaders.
Yeah.
Let's reverse the roles. Let's say we didn't like what Benjamin Netanyahu was doing as America.
Oh, he'd be arrested.
In Switzerland, invited him to come talk after we issued a warrant.
It'd be a problem.
The UN issued a warrant. We would then punish Switzerland like nobody's business.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nobody's punishing us. Why? Because we're the world police. We are the boogeyman.
I mean, you can. What was the fucking one thing? There was something that fucking dude said. I can't. Not Teddy Roosevelt. Fuck.
Oh, he was talking
Oh,
about the live digs.
Woodrow
Cher
Wilson.
was saying they would just make the stream and the feed disappear if you'd made a big discovery.
Woodrow Wilson.
Now, I love that guy because I want to kill him.
Wasn't he the one that made the fucking basically the fucking act that made us the world military police? He's like, anything that goes on outside of our borders is now our problem.
So there was multiple presidents that did that in stages. So it didn't happen at one time.
I'm pretty sure it started with him, right?
I don't know. I don't want to say yes because we're facts here.
Yeah.
Okay. Teddy Roosevelt,
Teddy Roosevelt?
Abraham Lincoln.
That's my boy. Teddy Roosevelt's my boy.
How many presidents can we make bro puns out of? So there's Teddy Roosevelt and Abraham Lincoln.
George Washington.
No, that doesn't fit as good.
Yeah.
It has to roll off the tongue simple. Barack Obama.
Go with that.
I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. Let me see. What other presidents do I know about? Thomas Jefferson? Nope. James Madison. Mad Brosen? James Mad Brosen?
Benjamin Franklin,
Oh, I like that.
but he's not a president.
True. Fuck, you got me. I would have thought about it eventually, I think. But that's a good point. A lot of people do think Ben Franklin was a president, but he was murderer. He was a murderer. He had 13 bodies in his basement. You know about that?
Dude, he was just a G, is what he was.
You know about that, right?
No.
There was a point in American history where a lot of people in this country thought Benjamin Franklin was a murderer because his house in Philadelphia, when it got sold to another estate, they investigated the basement and found 13 bodies, like body parts from 13 different people. Not 13 full bodies. 13 body parts from 13 different people.
Well, from what I know about him, man.
Hold on.
Hold up. From what I know about Benjamin Franklin, he was a partier.
Well, I know a lot about Benny Franks.
My man was like a straight up hillbilly fucking partier type deal.
Do you know why Benny Franks joined the Freemasons? I do.
Why?
So, Benjamin Franklin actually didn't give a flying shit about America or independence or anything like that. He was just a politician. He actually liked being a politician for a subset of a larger country because you had power in your area, but not power in the world where people hated you.
Yeah,
Okay?
Yeah.
Benjamin Franklin was the American ideologue. Okay? He was one of the only American people to travel back and forth to England. Okay? So people like Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, some of the most important names in American history never set foot in England.
Benny Franklin.
Isn't that crazy? Benjamin Franklin not only set foot in England, he spent almost 10 total years in England over his whole life. Okay? But here's what made him be a Freemason. On his last trip to England, he was a politician. He was basically a conduit where he'd go to England. England would say to him, this is what we think needs to happen in the Americas. He'd come back to the Americas, tell them what England said. Well, this time he goes to England, and as he's in England for over a year at this point. And while he's there, the Boston Tea Party happens. Okay?
Uh-oh.
The king is so mad about the Boston Tea Party that he then brings Benjamin Franklin in for a hearing. Okay? So Benjamin Franklin shows up thinking, hey, we're going to talk about this. You're going to tell me I need to go back to America and tell them to stop doing that type shit. Okay? He stands there for 4 hours silent while the king and the king's parliament destroy Benjamin Franklin's character as a person and then destroy America as a people and say that they don't even matter. We're basically ants. That if they cut off supplies to us, we'd die and nobody would ever remember them. Okay?
Oh, shit.
And he sat there silent for 4 hours while they berated him. And at the end of that 4 hours, he immediately got on a fucking boat and came back to America. And when he entered Philadelphia on the ship, he walked into Philadelphia and he saw people celebrating. They were about to go to war, but they believed in what they were saying. And he goes, I'm on your side. And that's when he joined the Freemasons. And he's one of the main reasons why Philadelphia is where the Declaration of Independence was made, because he was so popular. All 13 colonies loved him.
Hey.
He was so popular, that's the reason Philadelphia was the original capital of the United States. Benny Franks is that dude, even though he had 13 bodies in his basement.
He was a notorious partier, too.
Also, he was a scientist, and the reason they didn't find 13 full bodies is he was just trying to do anatomy discovery with body parts.
Benny Franks was out there trying to clap cheeks all the time, bro.
You're not wrong. You know what's...
I know that.
Okay. When he came back from England after that berating, he had not a dollar to his name. Not a shekel. Not a fucking penny. Okay? He gets off the port. He meets a woman on a corner and starts chatting her up. Within a day and a half, he is living in her house. And that house is now a national monument because it signified America. If that girl wasn't fucking swept off her feet by Benny Frank's charisma.
With the Riz.
And then was like, yeah, you can live with me. And in less than a day, she was like, live with me.
Live with me, Benny.
And then because he had a place to stay and he had food, he could lead the American Revolution. Benjamin Franklin led the American Revolution because some down-ass ride-or-die bitch was like, you're cool as hell, love your glasses, let's do this shit.
The way you munch that cat is phenomenal.
I mean, Benny Franks was fucking hitting pussy banks and cashing checks. That's what it was.
Benny Franks.
But anyway, I digress.
I died.
What?
It's a ghost that you see of me.
So we need to talk about this.
Okay, what's up?
Give me your opinion about Mexico.
They're not
And I
that
need
bad.
you to talk for over 2 minutes.
They're not that bad. I think the cartels could be a little more chill. Mexican women are fire. 100% fire. Would clap. Would definitely clap.
Love that. Wood.
Would
I'm basic. Jesus was a carpenter. Wood.
clap.
Okay? Continue.
Would nutner. Go Pablo. You know.
Vote for Pedro.
Go Pablo Escobar. He's the man.
What do you know about Mexican politics?
I know it's basically the cartels are the politics.
Okay.
Yeah, if that that's what I get from it.
I'm going to paint a picture for you.
Okay.
I'm going to paint a picture for you the way the American media is portraying the picture. And then I'm going to paint the picture for you of reality.
Okay.
The American portrayal of the Mexican election. So chat, you may or may not know this, but Mexico is going through their first presidential election in 8 years.
Nice.
Okay? And the final two candidates are two women. Crazy, right? So the American news isn't this great how progressive Mexico is? Two women. Mexico is going to have a female president before America does. And I thought we were the good people. That's the stories that you're getting from the American side of this story. Now, let's just take a little trip into what's known as reality.
Okay.
There was 33 people a year ago in this election.
Yep.
It's down to two women. 20 candidates have been murdered or are missing.
Yep.
So, what I'm getting at here is that it's a trifold situation. America is praising Mexico for their first female president, but not acknowledging the 20 dead politicians that led to the two female candidates. Okay?
Two female
Now,
candidates.
I know we love diversity here. I love diversity.
I'm with it.
Okay? Why is it almost all the candidates that are dead are male?
Diversity.
I would like to see a diversity
No.
in dead candidates.
It has nothing to do. Nobody's dying by fucking homicide. It's all suicide, dude. Male suicide rates.
Oh my God. I get it. Mexico is so woke. These male politicians killed themselves because they didn't want to take the opportunity of a female out of politics. Oh my God. If you're going to talk about it, be about it. I respect it.
100%.
I respect it.
Pedro walked so Esperanza could run.
Now, here's what's funny. Here's what's real funny.
Okay.
My favorite part about the whole scenario. The Mexican president don't mean shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you know what the cartels did? The cartels were like, all these strong-willed men that want to take us down. Fuck that. You know what the American government right now, that's just got the floodgates open at the border? You know what they've got going on right now? They love wokeness. So you know what we're about to do? We're about to feed them. We're going to get a couple girls in there, okay? There's these two women that are talking about Mexican progressivism. We need trans Mexicans. So they're like, oh, this Mexican guy who's like, I'm going to bring a stop to the cartels. I'm going to make an alliance with America. We are going to become a superpower in this world through America. Well, that guy's dead. Okay? Also the opposite. We are Mexico. We are not America. We don't need America to be great. We can be great as soon as we get rid of the cartels where people in the world take us seriously. No superpower in the world, China, Russia, Germany, UK, none of them are going to take us seriously as long as we have cartels running our shit.
Nga.
He's dead.
Nga.
What? What do you say? I don't know what you're doing.
Make Mexico great again. Nga.
Make Mexico. Ah. I like it.
Nga.
Nga.
Nga. Nga.
Nga. Bro,
Nga.
what if? Hear me out.
Mega. Nga.
Can we be serious for a second?
Sure did.
I don't want to be serious. Let's be goofy.
Oh, fuck.
I'm having fun being goofy. What are your thoughts?
You can't go switching my moods from, okay, I'm in goofy, now, hey, be serious. Then switch back to goofy, dog. Like, you can't do this. Fucks with my brain. It's a real problem.
Is that goofy enough? Okay,
It
we're
doesn't
back
help.
in the goofy.
Doesn't help at all.
Fuck.
I'm actually pretty upset now.
Okay, well, talk about it.
Okay. Really upsets me that there's no penguins really in the Antarctic. I think about that on the daily. It's kind of a fucked up thing. Whenever you think of really cold places, you think of penguins, right?
Yes.
Okay? There's no penguins in the Antarctic. Think about that. It's just ice.
You know what I think of? I think of the 3 Ps when I think of Antarctic. Think of penguins, polar bears, and the persuasion to not investigate.
And there's not the only thing that's there is the persuasion not to investigate. That's the only thing realistically there.
Well, no.
There's a little small island. No, this is where you got me all fucked up. There's a little small island.
It's a peninsula,
No.
not an island.
No, there's an island too. Fucking go ahead. Either way, that's the only place where you're finding penguins, and it's 160 miles offshore. Off mainland, yeah.
The peninsula that I'm talking about. 85% of all the images you see
Oh, we're taking
or videos
yeah.
of Antarctica are taken from a certain peninsula
Yes.
where there's a research center. And did you know that the penguins that the research center has been reporting on for all these years just happened to be imported at the same time the research center was made? Because you need to import penguins, because you can't be like, we're investigating polar bears. Hey, yo, we don't need to investigate polar bears. We got it. They're on the ice. They kill seals. They're fucking dumb.
There's no
Okay.
polar bears there either. So
No, there is.
no, that's in the Arctic.
Okay. Polar bears are everywhere.
I'm telling you. Are there polar bears? No, polar bears do not live in Antarctica. Polar bears are found in the Arctic Circle on the northernmost continents of North America, Europe, and Asia. Antarctica is a continent surrounded by oceans, and polar bears were unable to migrate south during their evolution because land bridges never connected the North and South poles. Therefore, there aren't polar bears in the Antarctic.
And crocodiles were never natural to Florida, but yet here we are.
Actually, they were.
No, crocodiles were not
Yes.
native to Florida.
Yes, there is an American crocodile.
Not in Florida.
Yes. They were native to Cuba and Florida. The American crocodiles. We killed the Floridian race. Key West. That's Florida. Lake Worth in Naples, Florida. Thank you. Call me National Salmographic.
I'm not gonna do that.
I wish you would, Daddy.
I'm not gonna do that. Crocodiles. I don't know. American crocodiles versus Nile crocodiles in size. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about, dude. Your fucking American crocodiles are just bitch-ass alligators. Okay? I mean, aggressive-ass alligators.
They're crocodiles.
No. By name,
By fucking design, too.
listen, if you told me,
We have native saltwater crocodiles.
so do you think lions today are the same as giant African lions from the past?
No.
I rest my fucking case, okay? Because the crocodiles from Africa are millions of years older than any American crocodile.
They're never mind. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go, though. I'm gonna let you go. I mean,
Florida's not allowed to have crocodiles. I won't allow it. They already have iguanas, alligators, and the Florida man.
Florida man conquers all. Jared's turning into a Florida man, I feel like.
You think Jared's turning into the Florida man?
Yeah.
For what?
What do you mean?
How's Jared? What does Florida man Jared look like to you?
Florida man Jared?
What does that look like to you?
I picture him in just like fucking. Okay, hear me out here, bro. In one hand, he's gonna have a sword, an actual sword. Okay.
Okay.
Katana samurai sword. Right. With the sheath on his hip and all that. But his armor is gonna be made out of like stop signs and work signs and shit like that. Right. On the other hand, it's a live alligator.
I have a question.
What?
Do you think it'd be sick as hell?
To wield a live alligator as a fucking weapon? Yes.
Not as a weapon. Think about this. Let's say you're Kim Kardashian of the natures. Okay? You're unbelievably rich, you have so much influence that nobody's going to tell you no, you're not allowed to do that.
But I'm gonna tell
But you love nature. Okay, hold on.
I find it crazy, dog.
Okay.
Kim Kardashian can take a fucking plane all the way to France just for a piece of cheesecake. But yet I gotta drink out of a plastic straw or a paper straw to save the environment.
Yeah?
I'm upset by this.
Did your sex tape go viral?
Wish it did.
I'm glad it didn't. Because then two people would be rich and one's insufferable as fuck.
No. I'm talking about the more recent one.
Oh my god, bro, just don't be serious. Just let the joke slide and we move on. So,
Yeah, no, realistically, I want more recent. Because then me and the person I'm with would split the mind.
you know what's crazy is in my life, I would not say I've been with a lot of women.
Okay.
But I've not been with no women.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm in what's known as probably a good range
Probably.
if you were a Christian.
All right, now I'm going to tell you this. Whenever I
Let's be
no,
honest.
hold up. No, I'm not going to say my number on stream because I'm not going to.
I'll say mine. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I'm not.
You guess yours. You
Oh.
guess mine. I mean,
Oh.
you guess mine.
I'm guessing mine too. Trust me. Anyways, 7.
That's pretty damn close.
Yeah.
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Let me
Am
go
I
over it one
under
more.
or over?
Let me go over it one more time in my head because you might be spot on. You might be one under. You might be one over. Let me recount.
All right.
We're clarifying that this means
While you're counting your number up, I'm just gonna.
penetration below the belt, right? Not just sweet cocksocks.
No, sweet cocksucks don't count.
Okay.
Dude, no, yes, they can't count because then I'm not losing. I can't count that.
I'm at 6. I'm at 6.
Oh, right. So
I'm at 6.
so
I'm possible in the double digits of cocksocks though.
I told my girlfriend, my current girlfriend, my number, and she seemed to be appalled. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah, dude, we get it, bro. We get it. You're the desire wolf.
No,
You've
I'm
had
not.
10,000 years of fucking putting it down.
I
Okay?
am something like a vampire.
Dracula the desire wolf?
Do all my best work at night, dude.
Come on, bro.
You fucking flip that light out, bro, and I could transform into a different beast. It's
They call
crazy.
you the desire wolf because you make them howl at the moon. Let's go. Hey, that should be on a shirt, to be honest. Do you like the, be honest, do you like the desire
Sorry.
wolf
I like
with
that.
the Rizzly bear?
I like that, actually. Now you just need to fucking make a little character.
A character for you?
Yeah.
We can do it right now. You want to try?
I mean, we got 10 minutes. Might as well kill it that way, yeah.
Give me a second. Chat, let's think of ways to make a good picture. We need something. So for instance, chat, look up in the corner above the chat with the bear in the purple suit. I typed in a grizzly bear in a purple pimp suit acting like the man. And I put the man in air quotes. So how should I make a good picture of the desire wolf? Think about it, Sam. How am I going to make this? We got to find a way. Think about what the desire wolf picture would look like in your head, and then you have to describe it. You can't expect the AI to make it for you the way you think it. You have to describe it. So how does it work? What are we doing here?
I don't know, man. You're gonna have to fucking use your Rizzly Bear powers to make it happen, dog.
Okay.
Descriptive words aren't my thing. I failed English.
Okay, I got this. A human style wolf in a purple suit and I put human style in parentheses so it doesn't make
Some furry shit.
a human style wolf in a purple suit that is exuding charisma and confidence
Big bulge.
with
They'll put that.
a big bulge.
There's no way.
I swear to God, you said it, I wrote it.
You said it. I wrote it. It's a thing now. We'll have to delete that after.
Okay, pull it up. I want to give it to him in real time. Chat, I want you to see I wrote what he said.
Yo, he
A
did.
human style wolf in purple suit that is exuding charisma and confidence with a big bulge. Create. Hey, yo!
Let's go.
No bulge?
It's fine though.
Hold on.
Say yo.
And sunglasses.
I thought you would.
Let me put this in parentheses. Maybe it'll change something. And then I'm going to hit it with the... With
Why that
a
wolf look fresh as
thunder-
fuck, though?
storm in the background.
Why you look like you about to drop the hardest album ever, bro?
He does look like that. Hold on. A blonde. Dirty blonde. Would you consider yourself dirty blonde?
Oh, I'm definitely a dirty blonde, my boy.
Okay. A dirty blonde human style wolf in a purple suit with sunglasses. That's you, bro.
I'm with it.
Hold on. We can do this. We can adjust this. Hold on. Hit it with the cinematic. Boom.
Nope, it's the other one. All day.
Let me get rid of. Let me just put bipedal. Ooh.
Sexual.
A dirty blonde bipedal wolf. Because if I put human style, it just puts human. What the fuck? What the fuck is this, bruh?
Oh.
Alright, one last one.
Yeah, because I like the one that we did before it showed the human.
Ooh!
Hey, yo, actually,
Hey, yo, hold up!
they hit it. They hit that one. They hit that one. I'd say use that one and the other one.
Let's create another one from this perspective, though.
Hey, yo, both of those are fire. I'm with that. Yeah, say, dude. No, don't worry. That one's perfect. Let that ride. Those two are fire, bro.
Yeah, dude. The Rizzly Bear and the Desire Wolf,
Yeah,
bro. I have my fourth
So
nickname.
listen. Cut that one out. We're going to use that for the fucking intro screen.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And that one up there will be the chat one.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll have to do some editing, but I can strip these from the background. And just
You already know shit goes down. I'm going to be the one going wild, bro. I'll fuck some shit up. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, listen, dog. Life is a gamble.
I don't ask questions. I'll throw a fist first.
Hurt? What?
We'll sort
cool
it out.
Cool down?
We'll leave that shit to the cops to sort out, dog. You know what I mean? They'll figure out the details of the story. That's their job.
Del Frisco? I thought there would be a better reaction on the Facebook, to be honest.
It's okay. It's our first time going live, my boy.
Is live 1 minute ago? Did it stop again?
No, it has not.
Interesting.
I think it just says that because you've been live.
Well, I'm going to do some editing either tonight or tomorrow, and I'll be posting videos.
Jared, are you doing a raid?
And I'll be posting videos to advertise for next week. So hopefully we get a better reaction next week on Facebook.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it's first week. Don't get upset by it.
I'm not upset.
I seen some people pop in and out. I was
I'm just
impressed.
pointing it out.
Hey. At one point, we had like 4 or 5 viewers on the
I can't even see the viewers. That's my whole
They
thing.
were right up in the top corner.
Here?
Right beside that live notification.
There's nothing there.
It was there. There's nothing there now because there's nothing watching it. Jared, you got a raid.
He said, give him a second.
Oh.
Said, give him a second, dog.
I want to give him a second. I want it now.
But while we're waiting for him to do that, we need to figure out where I'm gonna do a debate and what I'm gonna debate. Now, obviously, if I was going into debating, is kind of like boxing, right? Okay, if I'm making my boxing debut, I'm gonna go against somebody where my strengths line up really well. Okay.
Yeah.
So in that, let's just keep it as an abstract thing. What 3 things, based on what you know about me, do you think with zero preparation I'd be the best at debating?
Egypt. Probably go into politics of some sort. Because I just wouldn't give a fuck about that. I'm sleeping on that one.
Ancient human civilizations.
Okay, so let's pick one of those 3 and try to find somebody for me to debate.
Jesus Christ. Ancient human civilizations. That's who you're going to argue with. Tell
Okay.
Jesus it wasn't a thing.
History professor at Pitt University. Faculty.
Yeah.
I think James Cook would be our best bet because he's a man,
Yeah.
and he's only a part-time instructor at Pitt.
Bet.
All right, chat. Make sure you tune into the Jester Journals tomorrow. I will be talking about space, and I'm not just it went. Did it go? It didn't go yet. It's going. We're going. Peace out, chat. Make sure you tune in tomorrow at 8:30 p.m.
Yeah, Central.
Motherfucking GG's. 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 I know, not yet. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Hold up.
We got it. Go ahead, end. You good? End it.
Oops, he said. So I didn't touch anything. Oh, did switch?
Mm-hmm.